Straight Up Talk Boston with Joey Canzano, Johnny Peasy, and me, Billy Pizzullo. Have we got a show for you tonight? Hey everybody, welcome to Straight Up Talk Boston, and we're already going at it. There's no doubt about it. We're talking about music. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Right now, we're involved in a little conversation about Paul McCartney at the moment. So let's get back to that real quick, guys.
All right, so I'll repeat what I said. By the way, everybody out there, you like my shirt? See, I'm the only one that has the smarts to wear a shirt to try to advertise. These two guys that I'm with,
He's trying to advertise on the show that's on.
That's right. Yeah. And I'm with these two guys that they think they're really cool. They don't want to wear this shirt. You're supposed to wear your shirt. You're
Right.
supposed to
What's
look
not cool about the
uniform.
shirt?
All right, we're going to start up.
Suit and tie.
So I watched Paul McCartney on Saturday Night Live. I actually watched it on YouTube. And I got to tell you something. As everybody that knows me knows, I've been a Beatle freak all my life. Love the Beatles. I love everything that they've done and everything they did. Watching Paul McCartney it's sad. It's really sad that this is the time. Why don't you just sail off into the sunset? Watching Paul McCartney was like watching Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle at the end of their careers when a pitcher could have thrown the ball lefty, they couldn't even hit. And if they were, it's just sad to watch. Even with phenomenal backup singers, phenomenal technology that can make your voice even sound great, which these guys do all the time. And anyways, I don't understand why he just doesn't sail off. Write music for other people. You're still a great songwriter, but it's just so sad to watch. I had tears in my eyes.
Why don't you write a letter to Paul McCartney and tell him to sit down?
Oh yeah, yeah, like he'd get it too. There goes my, everybody that knows me knows I would love to meet him. But imagine me sending him a letter.
Well, I think I'd like to meet him just as much as you.
Well, I think he's going to see this show, and he's going to hear that you said
this. Paul's going to,
and he's going to say, screw Peasy. Forget that guy. He wants to meet me on his dreams.
We weren't live before, right?
No, it kicked us out when I hit the
Okay, so then I don't want to repeat the same thing I said before. Would it be on there?
Why not? It wasn't on there.
Oh, okay. Because what I was saying to Johnny before is they're icons. Paul McCartney could come on stage and sit there and just diddle, and it doesn't matter.
Well, the first time you said he could fart.
Okay, well,
fart went
now
over
it's
better.
diddle. Oh, he can diddle.
I think fart went over better.
Much better.
Yeah,
much better.
Well, anyway, you know my point. What I'm trying to say, he's an icon. He doesn't need to sound good. People are going to come and see him no matter what. Would you go see him right now? I would.
Well, I've seen him live about close to 20 times.
Okay.
I've driven to Washington, D.C. to see him. I've seen him pretty much every time he's come to Boston. It's
a little painful.
When I see I know obviously he's 83 years old. He'll be 84 June 18th. I just watch it and I just go, too bad he couldn't just sit back, maybe write some music for other people, which he has done so much before. He still has a writing talent, but his voice is just shot to hell.
Well, so was Mick Jagger's voice, and so was Sinatra's voice. Everybody lost their voice, but people are still coming to see them, John. That's the bottom line.
You still sound fantastic.
But I'm not 83. I'm not. I don't sound like I do. I don't sound now like what I did 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. That's just part of life.
I think because they figured that Tony Bennett got away with it, they can probably get away with it too.
Tony Bennett was unusual.
He was very unusual, but he kept his voice all the way to the end.
He did. 100%.
Engelbert, they say, still sounds fantastic.
No, yes, he does. He really does.
Now you're talking crazy now.
You're
both talking crazy. He's 90 years old. He talks. He's not. I don't know where you're looking.
When was the last time you saw him live?
I see him. I watch his reels every day. Most recent,
but he doesn't. When did you see him sing live?
I'm watching him on the reels. But Billy, his voice is
I disagree.
He's talking. I mean, all right, we'll go.
I disagree.
We'll have to
'cause
shut you up
when
early.
he's singing, he's singing with the microphone all the way down here. I saw him
He's
live
talking.
recently.
He's talking.
When did
believe
you
me,
see him, Billy?
And it's like maybe 2 years
His
ago.
voice is gone. Come on,
I
You're
disagree.
talking
I don't-
crazy.
I think he's still
one of the
got a voice.
greatest vocalists of all time.
Maybe he can't
Hands
hit
down.
the notes. Maybe he can't
He's-
hit the notes that he used to hit, like the one that you
He's-
want to do on that song.
Well, Billy, he's singing his songs in a baritone of Barry White and Lou Rawls. So, in other words, he's singing
I
"Man
don't-
Without Love" like in a baritone voice. He's not singing anywhere near, and that's just
Well,
part of
he's
he's
not.
90.
He was never a tenor.
What?
He wasn't a tenor.
Absolutely,
He was never a tenor.
he was absolutely
You
not a
go-
natural tenor, but he was in.
Hey.
He hit tenor ranges.
He hit some decent notes in his range, which is
That doesn't
which
make
is
him a tenor. You're
baritone-
correct.
Which is a baritone voice.
High baritone. No,
yeah.
you're right. You're right. I stand
He's far
corrected.
far
And
from
by
a
the way,
tenor.
straighten out Johnny. He's a little off center here.
Well, that would be Johnny right there. Move over.
oh, I was gonna make you.
You just said it. There you go.
Where am I? Am I all right?
Move over.
With your black T-shirt on, you make me sick. You know
Oh,
that.
shut up. Anyways, I wanted to talk about Vertigo for a second because
Great movie, Alfred Hitchcock, phenomenal movie, Vertigo.
I see I'll have to get forceful.
All right, so let me set this up. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, this past weekend, Joey had a bout of vertigo. Okay,
was
we
beyond
were
a bout.
supposed to meet, and we were going to go see Family Affair, but he never
No,
even.
they weren't out this
Well,
weekend.
who? Oh no, we were supposed to go to the beach.
We were going to
the
go see
Beach
Al
Mon-
Fatucci and Ziggy Mola
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
That was at the VFW. I would like to go on and see Ziggy.
Which
I haven't
one?
seen-
In Saugus?
No, they were in Beachmont.
There was
Oh,
no
right.
cars. By the way, I drove by. There
Well,
was
you
none.
could have fell out of bed and
You
went
went
there.
by?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know that, but I was dying. I would have loved to go on by and see Zig. I haven't seen Zig in a while. And did you say you went by there? And
Yeah,
it
there really wasn't. a
Well,
lot
they're
of
trying to
cars.
build something up over there, and I don't think. But anyway, forget about that. I'm talking about vertigo. Anybody who has ever had vertigo out there, raise your hand. Well, you're out there, that's for sure. No, it's a horrific thing. Anybody who's ever had it, and I've suffered with it for many years, and lately it's been coming a little more frequent, which is getting me a little concerned.
Right.
But
What
anyway,
causes it?
several things. Stress, number one. Number two, well, anybody that I've ever spoke to that has vertigo has been different occasions. They've had stress related, an inner ear infection. My thing is, I think when water can get it, I have a big perforated eardrum, a hole in my left eardrum, and they say water can get in there and it seeps in and it goes into the middle ear because it's all has to do with the middle ear, okay?
The middle ear.
Middle ear.
Wow, I thought we only had two ears, but I guess we have a middle one now too.
If you keep it up, you're going to get a middle finger. I mean, he just
middle ear
likes
is right here.
he come out of the gate today.
It's right here, the middle here.
Johnny come out of the gate, busting balls. As soon as he walked in, he was a grump. He
What?
didn't
No,
smile.
wait,
He was like the
no.
Grinch.
Grump.
I said, "Wow, Jay, you're miserable today."
No, Paloma.
Wow.
How
He
can
just
I
took
be
off
mi-
his sweatshirt.
Come on, I golfed today, and
What a
I
physique.
But
Look at that.
we went from vertigo to golfing. I just wanted to let you know, folks out there, anybody who's ever been through vertigo, I sympathize with you where I'm talking this camera. Anybody who's ever suffered with vertigo, it's a horrific condition, and it's beyond anything. Unless you've experienced it, you really don't know how bad it is. You want to die.
you do seem to have gotten it a couple of. You just
I
had
had
it
about a month ago.
About a month ago, yeah.
And I haven't had it this frequently in about 15 years because I remember back in 2009, 10, 11, I was getting it maybe 3 or 4 times a year, every couple of months. Now, it's probably stress back then and what you're going through. But at the end of the day, when you wake up, and I can tell you, Billy, I told you this yesterday, when you wake up and you feel normal, it's like hitting a $50 million scratch ticket. It's beyond anything you can imagine, the freedom you feel. You can walk. You can move
Let me
your
ask
head.
you a question.
Yeah.
Do you wear earplugs when you shower?
No, but that I don't know if that's the key, Billy. But either way, yeah, you have a good point. People say that, but at the end of the day, stress does bring it on. So I've been under a little bit of a stress, like everybody else. No, I'm not trying to make something.
I think you should get in the habit, especially if they're coming on more frequently. I would get in the habit of plugging that ear.
Well,
make
there's
sure
another
that,
thing.
to make sure that no water gets in there.
Yeah, that's
because it obviously takes time before it gets there
Yep.
because you don't get it right away.
Well, there's another thing too. Mass Eye and Air back in 2021. I had what they do is did you ever get that, John? They suck the wax that you have in your ear out. They have a suction, and it pulls it out. And when you get out of there, if you hear a toilet flush, it sounds like a bomb. It's just so cleared out. You could sing. You'll never sing off key again because you could hear so beautifully. And that's most people that sing off key or flat is because you can't hear, right, Billy?
Right.
What?
Right.
What? Oh, please, we don't
I
want
was going to say you better get that done.
Yeah, thank you, Billy. No, there's no question about it. That's why I think I was going to start using monitors because so you can hear better. Because we've been singing with the speakers on the side of us for years, Billy. And now your ears are fine, right?
My ears are very good,
Yeah.
considering I not only had monitors and in-ear monitors, but I had live bands where we had monitors coming at us.
That's what I'm talking
but
about.
we had, I had screaming guitars in my ear and bass and drums, cymbals of the word. I was a drummer.
Right.
So, the cymbals were always in my ears since I was 7 years old.
Loud music definitely triggers vertigo too. I can imagine what Pete Townsend were and Roger with the Who. They were like AC/DC, the loudest. Even Paul McCartney said AC/DC was the loudest band he's ever seen in his life.
Really?
I agree. Me too.
Have you seen them?
I saw them live at the Boston Garden, and I could not believe. I couldn't believe how loud and what my ears were like when I left.
It's definite.
It was absolutely
And
definite.
it does trigger vertigo. Loud, if too loud. I've went home from gigs and the music was blasting and with bands or even when I was, and I definitely could trigger it. There's a lot of reasons, but anyway, I don't want to spend the whole hour on vertigo. But anyway, that's why I'm not up to par today, and Johnny might be able to abuse me tonight because I'm not
reason?
myself.
You're going to say that's
I'm
the
not-
reason
yeah.
that Johnny's
When
going to
I'm
get
not
the
myself,
advantage of you?
You're not yourself
I'm not
tonight?
myself tonight.
Oh, poor Joey. He's not himself tonight.
Give me a little time. So, anyways, what else? Do you have something to say, Billy? Because
No,
we already heard from Johnny.
Yeah. No, I'm just. What's going on politically these days?
I was just going to say something, Bill, if I might, and Johnny's going to love
Well,
this.
yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
So as we know, number 47, Trump just come back from China. Now here's my question to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So the president of Xi, what's his name? Xi?
G, whatever.
Xi, whatever his name is. He made a lot of promises to buy 200 Boeing planes
Yep.
and to buy more grain from the farmers and blah blah blah. Could we really believe it? Do you think they're?
You can't trust them.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
Billy, what do you
Absolutely.
think?
I don't believe. I don't think anything that any politician, any reigning dictator, is what he is. There's no truth in anything they say. You can't trust anything. You can't put any. Nothing holds water. For that matter, I don't believe our governments. Why would I believe foreign governments?
Exactly.
I don't think anybody believes our
It's
government
funny. I
anymore.
posted something a little while ago. I've been trying not to. What are you having? A 3-course dinner over there, Billy?
Yeah.
All I hear is crimpling.
Cripply cry. I know. It's all I can hear.
It's making me hungry. I'm hearing crunching.
Oh,
But I posted something a little while ago because every time I look at my gas gauge, all right, Johnny, and I know you're going to jump all over this. Every time I look at my gas gauge, it's on E. So I'm frustrated. So once in a while, I trigger myself. I pull back. I don't post much politically anymore because I don't want the trouble. I don't want the. But once in a while, I just want to vent. Do you ever get like that? I know you have.
Of course.
Okay. And then all of a sudden, people bash. They start attack on. People are they think I'm attacking Trump. Well, it's not that I'm attacking. I'm just frustrated. Okay, every time I look at the gas, it's on empty. So right away, people are thinking that I'm attacking our president. Well, first of all, he's not my blood. So if I have to criticize someone, why are people so obsessed with me not loving this man? Why does that bother everybody? I just want to know.
Well, you seem to go with the tide.
No, I don't go with it. I've never, Johnny, I've never voted
2 years
Democrat
ago,
in my life.
you
Yeah.
were a Trump guy, and
It does-
all of a sudden,
I was.
No, you're just pissed off
Yes.
because You think he's protecting
That's when
bad people?
That's when he lost me back in October. The problem I have is with people is why do they get so offended if you don't like? I mean, I'm more of a Republican than most people that are always busting my chops when I make a. So you tell me I haven't earned the right to criticize the guy that I fought for?
But you show hate.
No, I don't. Well, I don't love the guy, but he's not my family. I mean, people fight over this guy. They're fighting with friends. They're fighting with family. Over what? Is he saving you? Is he making your life better? Why would you fight for any politician?
Yes, he is making my life better.
He is? Oh.
Yeah.
How's
he
your
is.
gas?
Well,
how's your food?
Wait a minute, Joe. All right. Yes, we'll agree that the gas prices have gone up, and eventually they'll plummet and they'll go back down. But you know something? As a president, right now, I feel much safer with a person like him because he doesn't take any crap, and I think he's proved to be a very good leader.
But this is nobody's denying that. What I'm saying is, if I have a criticism of a man that I went to war for over, and I never loved him, but I loved his. I didn't like Mitt Romney, but you don't have to love your politician.
No,
I don't want to love. I don't want a great politician that you have to love. I want results. Okay, the border, A+, right?
Yes.
Okay. What else, Billy? You got anything to add? What
I'm still waiting for the
Doge checks, the checks.
The Doge checks, and also how about doing something with healthcare? I'm still waiting for that. That's been on the table since the first term, and nothing's really.
See, know what my prediction is, Billy?
What?
See, I think the closer we get to November, I think a lot of things are gonna start appearing, because obviously the Republican Party wants to win the what do you call them?
The midterms.
The midterms,
right?
You think we're going to win the
yeah.
midterms?
Well, right now, it's not definitely going to go to the other side, which it normally usually does. Okay, but I just think that, like, even this here conflict in Iran, I think that you hold off, and then all of a sudden, bang, you solve that problem. However you do it, whether it's by an agreement or whether it's by military action. But the closer, because what happens if they do it all now, again, by November, it's all kind of forgotten, pushed under the rug. So a lot of things, like I think the what's going on in Minnesota with the fraud, $250 billion.
Any arrests
fraud.
yet?
Yes, there has been.
Tim Walz?
No, not yet. Well, listen. There's a woman that she was found guilty, and she's now squealing on everybody. I was just reading that in the paper, and she said that Ilya, whatever her name is, Ilhan
Omar.
Yeah, Omar. She knew exactly what was going on, and there was a couple of times when that was going to be stopped. She made it keep on going. So she was in. But I just think the closer we get to November, I think that more things will happen, because if they do it now, again, in 2 months, as we know, everything gets forgotten.
Well, what happens if we do lose the midterms? Now what? You got a lame duck president.
Yeah, well.
Now what?
Now he's also going to be impeached.
No, I think he made a deal, personally. I don't think they're going to bother him.
I think they will. I think they will still try to impeach him.
Oh, God, yeah, they'll definitely.
If they got the House please, they'll impeach him. They got nothing,
unless he made a deal with them.
They got nothing better to do than spend the tax dollars on garbage. They do it constantly, and if they can do some drama in the White House, in Congress or whatever, for you to look over here, because we don't want you to look at what's going on over there. So look over here. So if they can do something like that and impeach him again, go through all that bull crap all over again, they're going to do it.
I got to say, the first term, I'll be honest with you, I do believe he had good intentions. I was all in. I was looking at some of my photos of me and Billy with his truck, with the Trump flags, me with pictures of his face on my, with my thumbs up. So there was no way that I was not a supporter. And to be honest with you, quite frankly, Johnny, I'd probably vote for him tonight.
The first
if he was running against Kamala.
The first term was totally different. The first term, like I said to you before, he made promises, and every promise he made,
Kept.
he did everything he could do to keep it. So out of 100%, he was 80% of the promises that he
Exactly.
made, he kept. This time, I'm not seeing that.
No.
I'm just not seeing that. He said he wouldn't get in any wars. Here we are in this war.
Criticized the
yeah,
Bush
but-
family.
but- Billy,
Israel,
when you-
Israel dragged him into this, and no one's going to tell me any different. Israel dragged him in, and he went hook, line, and sinker, because that's what people do. I mean, in Congress, the Congress Republicans, they're all Zionists who think that they know better than him, and he's in that particular role, just like he's in his first term. With COVID, he didn't understand COVID. He had no idea. So he listened to that little twerp, and that little twerp shut down the whole country.
Fauci.
Yeah, he shut down the whole country. He listened because he didn't understand it. He did what he thought was good when he turned all the car factories into making what do you do? What do you call ventilators? He did what he thought he was right. It's why he fast tracked this vaccine, not knowing that, again, he didn't understand the medical end of it. So he ended up becoming a patsy. He did remember Operation Warp Speed to get the vaccine out, but he didn't realize, he thought that these medical professionals knew what they were doing, and they did know what they were doing. They wanted to get rid of the old people. That's what they wanted to do. They want to get rid of the population. So through vaccines, this is what they did. Like the Bill Gates who said, that's how we're going to control the population, through vaccines. So as far as I see it, he just didn't get it. I think in this term, some of the things he does, he still don't get it. The people he picks in his cabinet, they're I don't know, celebrities. You know what I mean? A lot of them are celebrities. I mean, Dr. Oz is on in his cabinet. Who's the other guy? He's on Shark Tank, the other billionaire he's in his cabinet. Now, he hated Trump, but now he's in Trump's cabinet. I don't get it. I just don't understand why he makes the picks he picks. I mean, the worst thing he ever did was when he picked Jeff Sessions for his attorney general. I thought that was the biggest waste of time and the stupidest decision he could have ever made. And then after that, after Jeff Sessions was gone, he made just two more blunders. So
Bill Barr.
Bill Barr and
Christopher Wray.
Thank you. Yeah.
John Mattis.
Exactly.
Mike Pence. He hasn't picked a winner in his administration, even the first term.
Right.
Not one. And I don't know about this term, what you think. I'm not following much anymore. I just am sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the fighting with people. I'm tired of stating an opinion and people take it like you did something to their family. The guy, he's a stranger. Why are you fighting over this guy? Or any politician for that matter. That'll be the day I fight over any politician. And on the national level, at least, on a local level, I can understand because they're friends. Like we had a good friend of ours last week, Patrick Keefe.
Patrick was so well spoken. I really enjoyed him.
He was
being
fantastic.
Here. Like I said, I even put a comment on there, and I said, you were so good. You almost convinced me to be a Democrat, but not quite.
No.
But
then he gave us a dig.
What?
Oh, the dig, yo.
No, that wasn't a dig. That was Carlo busting chops.
What are we talking about?
About the car.
You were the one that watched me.
No, that was I think that was Carlo teasing us. But
By the way, you know who wants to be on the show?
who?
Danny Rizzo.
Oh, would you talk to him?
His brother,
Paul?
His brother contacted
Great.
me.
Well, I'd love to have Danny on.
Yeah, so he definitely wants
When's
to
he
be
coming?
on.
When does he want to come on?
You know something? I think we could have probably had him tonight. I think,
Why didn't you make the move?
because he was on vacation. I don't know if he was back yet but we'll definitely get him on. Now, you want to hear something?
Not really.
Good one, Joey. I'll fix you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Are we off the political discussion?
Let's get off the politics because, I don't want people to go, oh, you're all Trump supporters. I'm an independent, and I vote with common
Would
sense.
you say you were in Depends?
Depends. Yeah, very good, Joey. Yeah, good. Good for you.
Very
good, Joey.
I got to be honest with you, Johnny. I'm an independent
Joey
myself.
gave me a good one.
But I've also
Marco!
I was always I never voted Democrat in my life. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, I never did.
I voted for Clinton.
Oh, who else? Obama?
No.
Did you vote for anybody else? Who's
No.
your, just curious. I know we're going to switch gears, but I was just curious who you voted for as far as Democrats in your lifetime. Jimmy Carter?
Yeah, probably. I don't even know if I voted at that
That's
election.
1976. 1980, Carter. Did you vote for Carter in 1980 against Ronald Reagan?
Well,
1984 against who do you run
you got a
against?
good memory, Joe.
Who do
I
you-
tell you
who
one
was-
thing.
who
that's
was
good.
the,
There you go again.
Oh, wait a minute, John. Now you get me. You always got to rush me. Can I get a word in? I
go
can never
ahead.
get a word. You hog every night. Who was the
I
the
can't wait
candidate?
for you to get vertigo
who was the-
again. You know that?
Who was the nominee for Ronald Reagan
What are you talking about?
when Ronald Reagan wrote in 1984? It was he beat Carter in 1980. I'm drawing a blank. I should know this. Oh my God! Why can't I think of this? The nominee. You look it up because it's going to drive me nuts.
Mondale.
Huh?
Mondale.
Mondale. Thank you, Johnny.
Hey!
Wow.
Hey!
Yep. Okay. It was Mondale
Ding, ding, ding,
in
ding, ding.
'84.
The final Jeopardy answer.
88 was George Bush and Mike Dukakis, and I voted for Bush. And 92, Clinton, Bush. You voted for Clinton.
Yes,
I
I
voted
did.
for Bush. In 92, 96, Bob Dole, Bill Clinton. I voted for Bob Dole. You could have beat Clinton quicker than Bob Dole. That's how bad of a candidate he was. But
Oh, Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Yeah. Anyway, I was just trying to get a little history lesson. Okay, go ahead, Johnny. Say what you want to say.
Good.
I read this today. This is true in the New York Post. So I
this
had.
is credible.
Yeah, this is credible.
Very
yeah.
good. New York
okay.
Post.
All right. Listen to this. The Veterans Administration has pulled the plug on a Biden-era initiative to supply vibrators to female vets off the shelf machines. You know what they're called? They're called CTDs, clitoral therapy devices.
What?
Yeah, this was in the New
Sounds
York
like
Post.
another Johnny perversion to me.
I was just going to say, notice Johnny
He
always goes into the gutter.
all the time. Gotta
but,
go
but
into
wait a
the
minute.
gutter.
I mean, I never heard of such a thing before. And I mean, they even the Post said how foolish this was.
It was foolish to mention it tonight.
Oh, all right, all right.
No, but
Uh,
I
I'm
mean,
teasing you, Judge. Say what you
But
want.
they do.
We have-
They pass, again. We're still political, but they pass stuff like this all the time.
And that's where the
that's-
Democrats are nuts.
That's what it is. It's they lose their scrolls up here.
Well, this is-
Whatever.
That's what I'm trying to bring
Yeah,
out is the
yeah.
fact. I mean, how ridiculous is this?
That's
but
right.
there are some common sense Democrats. I don't know many, but there are some common
You know,
sense
I saw
Democrats.
Patrick Keefe.
Well, he's a local.
But what the other guy? Who's the guy? The bald guy? It's in Congress now. What's his name? Everybody loves him.
Oh, Fetterman.
Fetterman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody thought he was.
I
like
would
office
vote
run.
for Fetterman.
I think he's a common sense guy.
Yes, he is.
Bill
See,
Clinton
they-
was a common sense guy. He was. Bill Clinton could have been the greatest president of all
I
time.
just want somebody to run for office that has values, because nobody, and I mean nobody, seems to have values. They put on a big show the other day. Trump was sitting in his office and he's reading this thing about Christianity, right? And everybody in the he talking about God. He's getting closer to God. He didn't write the speech. It was somebody else that wrote the speech. How can you say he's just reading words off of paper? How can you say that's heartfelt or anything that's part of his life experience? Please. It just makes me crazy.
Yeah.
Bottom line is nobody runs that has values, that really gives a rip about our well-being, our children's well-being. Otherwise, they wouldn't be.
You think you're
putting
going to
in-
get that on a national level, though, Billy?
If you can't-
local, yes.
But that's the point, is when these local guys always try to graduate to the national level. So if you say you have values, and then just because you get notoriety, you toss them in the trash, and you never had values, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, Billy, since when is anybody running for a national, or even a local for some of them, but since when does anybody tell the truth?
I'm not even talking about telling the truth.
Well,
I'm talking about just giving a rip, caring about what happens to our kids, caring about what they're taught in school, caring about what they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. There's no rhyme or reason for the stuff that they put through. I mean, think about the moral issues that they're jamming down people's throats in school. You know, and it carries over into their adult life.
It's called woke.
Yeah, that's
Called woke.
that's exactly.
And
the
that's
truth.
why you all of us here will always vote Republican. But again, that doesn't mean I have to love every Republican either.
Well,
I
the
mean-
Republicans are just as filthy as the
Exactly.
Democrats.
You just said it, Billy. The bottom line
sorry, I
is
don't really-
Lou Dobbs said it many years ago, and I've never forgot it. The left and right wing of the Republicans and Democrats are the left and right wing of the same bird. And another guy down my gym many years ago said, "You guys are all fighting, and the guys and girls you're fighting over are having lunch and dinner together." So I'm done with fighting over it. But I'm going to state my opinion. My gas tank is on E every day.
Yeah, well,
I'm sick of it.
You
Why,
remember,
why don't you put some gas in it?
Good one, Johnny.
You know, what really makes me crazy is I can think back, and you can think back, and you can think back to when you were kids, when you first started driving, and $5 would get you around for a couple of days. $5.
It's not just the gas, Billy. It's the
But
whole.
I'm just saying. But look at the meat
That's
prices.
what I'm saying.
They're trying to. You realize they're trying to do away with real meat. They want to do synthetic meat. They're still trying to kill off all the cows, so we don't get real. Why? We need that. We need as human beings. We need the vitamins and the minerals that are in meats to be able to function. Vegetarians still have to go get a shot. Not all. I don't know if they all do, but they're supposed to get was a B12. There's something that they have to.
A vegan or a vegetarian?
Vegetarian.
Is there a difference between vegan and vegetarian for anybody?
They don't know dairy, right?
No
dairy.
vegan.
My daughter's a vegan.
So there's
She
no,
won't eat any
no-
meat or any chicken or anything like that.
No meat, no nothing that resembles meat. Not even fish, which is really strange. But yeah, vegans won't do any meat,
No,
and
no.
dairy comes from animals, so they don't want to do that either. So I don't know, but bottom line is we're made to eat of the sure we're able to eat vegetables and we need those things, but there are parts of the animal things that we have to take in is what we draw our strength from. Protein, what your muscles made out of.
I love meat.
It's not made out of freaking
I've been-
dandelion.
I'm not
grains.
the brightest bulb in the tree, as you both know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, in the Stone Age, I mean, isn't that what they had to survive on? Was killing,
Yeah.
dinosaurs or whatever they ate, and those,
whatever it was, buffalo,
buffalo,
bison, whatever it
bison.
was.
Wasn't it for
look at
years that-
Indians? I mean, Indians, they had to kill buffalo and all that stuff to
Ate
survive.
deer and all that
Yeah.
stuff. On a real quick note, poor deer was hit in the middle of Linfield's Parkway the other day.
Really?
And the police had to come to shoot it.
Did you know last night, Billy? I was leaving my house. I seen a deer on my for the first time in my life.
On your street?
I swear to God, first time in my life ever. Imagine
Really?
that. I took videos.
He was lost.
He was lost. There was my friend told me that there was a couple of neighbors told him they seen. It must have been a lost deer.
It had to be lost.
Was it
because
saying, "Mother, mother, mother"?
Is that from Bambi?
But yeah, so they had it.
Very good,
So
Joey.
everybody.
Joey, come on, he's a good one.
That was a
everybody
guess.
So everybody was upset that the police had to come and shoot the deer. Well, you want to wait till the deer dies from its injuries?
Who hit it? Was it?
I don't know who hit it.
Was the person left the scene?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
man.
Yeah, though I think they definitely took off because the door. It was a good sized deer too. So it did
They're floating around.
It did some damage to the person's car, I'm sure. But I mean, do you realize that the police and everybody, if a deer gets hit, they offer the person that hit the deer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like if I'd have known, if I'd have came along at the right time, which I didn't. I actually saw.
You would
him.
have taken. You would have taken
I
it
would have
home.
taken the deer and I would have gutted him and I would.
Really? You would-
Have you
Get
gutted a
out.
deer before?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
You know, 2 years ago, I was out in the Fall River, New Bedford area, and as I was driving, going about 50, 60 miles an hour, and a turkey jumped, and I hit it, boom, and I figured there'd be a little deer. My whole front end smashed.
Come on.
Yeah, my whole front end. So know what I did? Seriously, So I was a little upset. I said, "Oh my God, he hit the deer and I mean the turkey, and the turkey was dead and everything." And I went right to the Irontown Grill, and I
had
got
a
a
turkey
I had an
sandwich.
open face hot turkey sandwich. Swear to God.
Don't go with that one again.
That's funny.
That was the funniest clip I ever seen in my life.
What's
the
that?
night when Billy, you said you were supposed to meet Billy at the clip is hysterical. When Billy said he was explaining how you told him you were going to meet him at the Irontown Diner, and he goes, "I was out of my mind," and you said, "Well, like you weren't going to go there," and you said it was the second home, and I lost it. I thought, "Oh my God, was that funny?" Anyway, what else you got on your
Well,
list?
now I know if have you been followed the Long Island Railroad were on strike?
No, never followed it.
Yeah, so they were posting all the salaries. Do you know that some of these guys that are working for the Long Island Railroad, in overtime alone, are making anywhere from $150,000 to $200,000 on overtime alone?
That's incredible.
No, I'm telling you, they
That's
posted
it.
their salaries. Their base pay is like
They
$133,000.
work hard though. I mean, it's not a joke, that job.
Well, I don't know exactly.
they're working on a
what-
railroad. I've been working on a railroad. That's not easy work. Railroad work.
Joey,
What?
but $200,000 in overtime, and you're going on strike. What more do you want? Shut up. Take the money.
Well, I mean, like
Jesus.
there's always a little bit a sense of greed, but it's hard work. It's not easy work working on a railroad.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because of the song, I've been working on
I was
the
just waiting.
railroad
Now I resisted.
all the live long day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Boop, boop, boop.
Good Lord,
I
was
sound
res-
better than Paul McCartney.
I
sound better than Paul.
I was resisting that song, and you two clowns had to go and jump in with it.
Well, because you got the little bit
Well,
of
you're the
that.
one who threw the line out there.
That's right.
You had you went like that. And,
That's right.
And we went when we
And
bit,
line and sinker.
you
And we
bit like a
bit.
couple of fish, couple of minnows. All right, what else you got on your? You
all right.
got a long list of subjects
well,
over
I
there.
don't know if it's a long list, but now I mentioned it a little while ago, I think before, but do you believe, now Trump just come back from China. Now, do you believe, and do you think China was promised to buy 200 Boeing planes?
We already
We
talked
already
about
talked
that.
Oh, we already talked about that?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm getting,
I think you're a
That's
very
all
sick
right.
man.
I'm a very sick man.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way.
You can't talk about Trump without fighting with somebody. Isn't it awful though? Think about it. How many people you've probably argued with, and people that won't come on our podcast.
Oh, yeah. Well,
no, let's
I
not
know.
mention any
No,
names.
Don't mention any names.
No, we won't make-
Well,
but-
because they think, no, they're total Trump people, and
Yeah.
and they don't, and they're Republicans. And again, and I'll say it again, we are not a political
The funny-
podcast. We try to talk about a little of everything.
The funny thing about that particular person, Johnny, is he's so opposite of what he thinks. And so if I was willing to have him on, you see how they are, the liberals. He's such a liberal, but he doesn't want to be around a guy that he thinks is so opposite of him. But I was willing to have him on.
Yeah,
And when he heard my name,
all right. Let's cut that because just in case.
Okay,
you know,
well, again, I'm just saying,
We
I was
will-
willing to talk to anybody.
I know,
Couldn't
I
care
know,
less.
I know.
But anyways, go ahead. What else?
Now, do you think that Bob Kraft has threatened to move the Patriots to New Hampshire solely because of Haley and how expensive it is here in Massachusetts with taxes and all? I guess he was looking for some sort of tax break. And what do you think about that? Do you think that he would ever move the team to New Hampshire?
I hope he does. I really do. I mean, Healy she's been the demise of everything good in
Her
Massachusetts.
popularity's gone
Well,
way
and,
down.
and
way
here
down.
I am. Here I am on air, and I know that I can be a target. But let me tell you something. This woman has been the demise of everything good. It doesn't matter if it's something to do with taxes, the Patriots. I mean, who goes to Fenway Park, and their own people boo you out of the
I was
of the
there.
stadium.
I was there.
You know what I'm saying? They boo you out of the stadium. Even I mean, there were Republicans there, but you're in Massachusetts. These are your people that voted you in, and they booed you and the mayor of Boston
Yeah.
out of the stadium. Come on. She was known to pass laws in the middle of the night when she was the Attorney General in Massachusetts. She's doing the same thing now. I mean, when it comes to gun laws, oh my goodness, she is going to do anything and everything in her power to destroy anybody that has guns in Massachusetts. She wants them gone.
It's not
Why?
just this state, though, Billy. They're trying to do it nationally, the Democrats, aren't they?
Well, they when somebody gets shot, they put on their little anti-gun crusade for
Yeah.
a little while, and it goes away. This lady is relentless.
There was another active shooter today, by the way. Did you see that?
Where?
Where was this?
I think it was in Virginia.
Really?
Yeah, another active shooter today. And what is it with all these? I mean, it's just unbelievable. It
My
seems
opinion-
like it's like once a week now. There's an active shooter.
Well, John, like I said, we can go on and get. I mean, not everybody's going to agree with all of our opinions. Or we don't agree with each other sometimes.
We are an opinion broadcast, though.
Right, but I'm saying that people, even us, we disagree with some things. But what we do advertise is how I portray us. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get a picture of us at Dunkin' Donuts because that's exactly what I tell people. I say when they say, "What's your podcast like?" It's a three guys clowning around, sitting around Dunkin' Donuts. That's just about it, right, Johnny? Am I wrong?
No, yeah,
Okay,
no, I agree.
So when we talk, we're talking basically just like we would be doing on our own. Obviously, we're out there and people are seeing us right now. But my opinion of what's going on with all these shooters, I think there's mental illness deep, deep, deep down inside, and I think it's stemming from this right here, the social media. In my opinion, what's the age bracket of these shooters?
Probably. Well, I guess late 30s, 40s, right?
Or even younger than that.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Who's the kid that shot the insurance agent in New York? Mangione?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
Chuck
I
was,
was just going to
Mangione?
mention that too.
he's
Yeah.
fairly- he's
Not
fairly
Chuck.
young, too.
Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione.
His last name is Mangione, right?
So good.
Can you imagine the people that are praising this guy? I mean, because he's a nice-looking kid, and they're sending him love letters. I mean, that's how sick this world. Charles Manson. That's how sick the country was even back then.
Well,
He was-
Joey, I do a joke, right? True story. Scott Peterson gets 100 marriage proposals per day.
oh yeah.
The Menendez brothers, in jail for life. They've been married and divorced 7 times between them.
Come
in
on.
jail. Yeah, I swear to God.
While they're in jail.
Check this out. He was called the Hillside Strangler. He's engaged while he's in prison, and you say to yourself, this is a guy that killed I don't know how many women, yet there were women out there that want to marry him.
That's
Yeah.
just stupid.
It's out of control.
It's out of control.
And the thing is, what is the answer? Why do you feel that people, or women in this case, are in that brain set that they want to marry a serial killer? I mean,
Yeah. It's
so
crazy.
you got hope, Johnny.
I got hope.
I'm looking at my posts right now, and I'm still getting people. I just want to be honest and blunt with people out there that if you don't like what I post, why is it so hard to just delete me? Because I'm not going to shut up just because someone gets mad at me. I mean, think about that, how silly that is. If I don't like what someone posts, I've unfriended people because I don't like what they say. I unfollow people. It aggravates me that people try to convince you. I'm never going to budge on my opinions. You're not going to move a guy at my age.
That is for sure.
Well, I mean, then why do
It's
people
fact.
why do people continue to try? It aggravates me. Just leave me alone. I'm going to say what I want, whether I love someone or hate someone. I try not to hate. It's a bad word.
It's a bad word.
It's a bad word.
Bad
I don't
word.
hate. But if I don't agree with certain things, why do people have a problem? Just leave it alone.
Then why do you post your opinion on
Because
Facebook?
I want to just vent. Is that okay with you? You vent. You've lost people. Am I wrong? You've had altercations.
We're gonna do what we're gonna do. I mean, everybody that is on there does the same thing. They post things that they think, feel, encounter. They take pictures of their food. They take pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Of
so
their
everything
private
in its
parts.
grandmother.
Of their private parts.
The Johnny again.
Wow, Johnny. I think Johnny needs an exorcism. Jesus. Oh man. No, but I mean, I'm not joking, Billy. It's
It's
getting
the
to a
truth.
point that you can't state an opinion without being ambushed with
No,
attack.
bamboozled.
Bamboozled,
There
whatever.
You go, Joey. I
Wrong
gave
word.
you.
I had some caffeine.
Yeah, some.
It's
No,
empty.
it's really annoying that people can't respect. I see people with political posts that are so irritating to me, but I would never go on their page and bust their balls. I mean, I see your post on a daily basis, but I don't say a word.
I disagree. No, I disagree. I think if you see somebody post something that you totally disagree with, you're going to share it.
I
know,
don't.
I do. I totally do.
Right.
If I see something that's absolutely out there, I go, "Are you people are crazy."
It's not my business.
say,
It's not my place.
I understand it. It's nobody's place. It's public. It's public. It's social media.
Okay, so then what-
So you just, if you want to express your opinion, you express your opinion.
Okay, so if people that annoy you, that constantly go after you for every little thing you post because they don't like it, what do? You just eventually
You
start.
can block them if you don't want
All
to
right.
hear it.
Right.
If you don't want to hear it. But, I mean, they got, I give them space. Let them make a fool of themselves.
You know what?
That's how I feel.
Johnny, you've had some problems with your posts because you got political in the past few years.
What are you going to say? Don't forget your thought.
No. What I wanted to say is, the only time I get irritated with people on social media is when I think that they're posting something that's a lie and that's really detrimental. Like, I don't like when somebody calls somebody a pedophile on social media.
No.
When there is absolutely no proof to that.
Well,
at
Johnny,
all. And I
let's
just
if
get
you
so
want to get
mad at
if you
that.
want to go into that subject, because I know you said earlier that's the reason why I've been down, on Trump. I definitely have switched on him because of that. Epstein's taking people down from the grave if he is in the grave.
Oh, wait a minute. This is one of your conspiracy theories? You think he's still alive? And the world is flat?
I didn't say
and
that.
And we didn't go to the moon?
Go,
Oh.
Johnny. The moon is the most insane.
Don't even go.
Don't even go there.
With the
No,
moon
I will
thing.
go there.
There's a
'cause
better
I
shot
think
of
both you.
Epstein.
I seriously, and I love you both. I think you're both friggin' idiots.
There's a-
How's that? Seriously. And I love you both.
this-
seriously.
called us-
Once again, let's go back. I love doing this to you because you can't give me an answer. How did they have the technology for a Land Rover, the go-kart,
Yeah.
to get that? First of all, where did it come from? Where did it? What part of? Wait, I'm not done. What part of the lunar module had this gigantic thing with this gigantic battery, which at that point in time we did not have the technology for electric vehicles. Okay.
How do you know?
Oh my God.
We didn't even have cell phones in those days. You couldn't connect from L.A. to Boston.
First of all, those.
How do you know? Wait a
Let me
minute.
just.
Eveready had a big bunch of batteries put all
You know,
together.
you
little
guys,
bunny.
You know,
The
you
little
guys
bunny.
don't realize
The little bunny.
that lunar module, right? That Land Rover, right?
Okay.
That comes like in pieces, folded up. That thing folds right out, snaps into place. We have the greatest scientists in the world designing these. As a matter of fact, you've heard of Carrot Top. His father was one of the inventors of the Land Rover.
Ah, really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
really.
Well, you still
Oh,
can't.
come on,
show
guys.
Show me the technology that they had.
Well, I keep. First of all, believe
Prove
no,
it.
I,
That's what I'm saying. You say things without proof.
Well,
You're saying I got no proof.
let
You
me-
got saying
let me
I got
check.
no
I
proof.
but I'm just
You're saying
telling
we
you.
have no proof, but I'm telling you, the pictures. Where'd the photo? Who's taking the pictures? How did the Land Rover get there? How come there's only certain
I
places?
googled. First of all, I googled all that stuff, and I told you about the picture taking and the cameras and all that stuff, and I even said, and you wouldn't believe it anyway. So
Well,
what
you're-
difference does
but
it make?
You're using because part of what you said was the ground in which the reason the shadows were wrong, Joey. Listen to this one.
Mm-hmm.
The reason the shadows are wrong is because the whatever that was, the lunar dust or the sand. Or
I
whatever.
never said that.
Wait. I'm telling you what you said to look at, and I went and did it. The reason there's no shadows is because the ground was reflective. So that's why there's no shadows. So the sun in its position shining on the moon would not cast a shadow on the because why? Because why would there be any shadows? Why is there a shadow of the lunar module itself? Why is there a shadow on the flag? Why are there shadows? If it's reflective, then all light bouncing off of the thing would just negate shadows. So I don't understand your position.
One other question is, who was taking the videos when Neil Diamond... Neil?
Joey, have another coffee, will you please? Neil Diamond.
Oh, you want to talk about a few weeks? Oh, who said Neil Young
Neil
2 weeks
Diamond,
ago? Billy, 2 weeks ago he said Neil Young.
For the nighttime.
Neil Young.
Forget the day. Sweet Caroline. Yes, lady, we have a breaking news. Neil Diamond has just landed on the moon, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
that's what I get.
Last
That's what I
week it
get.
was Neil Young. though. You were right.
Last week was Neil Young. This week was Neil Diamond. No, but who was taking the videos of Neil Armstrong stepping on? Who was taking the videos?
Joey, again, I Googled all that.
I don't care what you Googled.
Well, I'm just look.
Who
I'm
took-
just telling you what I Googled, and nobody could ever change my mind. We went to the moon.
yeah.
We landed on the moon
How come we've never been back?
because there was no need to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
First of all, what do
Why?
you mean why?
Why? And your other
go-
thing was the other thing you said. Why wouldn't Russia expose it if it was fake?
Right.
The reason they faked it was to fake out the Russians. That's the whole reason
What?
of it.
Come on.
That was the whole purpose. They said it themselves.
Oh, now let me ask you a question. All right, now wait, let's just say that people that are amateur astrologists that have telescopes in their houses, in their bedrooms. Joey has one to look at the neighbors.
High powered.
Anyway, people could see the stuff that was left on the moon from their with their high powered telescopes.
Oh, I want to call him and ask him.
Well, I'm telling
I
you
want
there
to
is.
see. I want to see pictures. I know you're telling.
Right,
So I
yeah.
got to believe that. 'Cause
Listen,
you're telling us that it is.
to the one person that's watching us out there, right? If you know anybody that can verify what I just said, please let us know.
Oh, Johnny, answer me a question. Who was videotaping when Neil
Joey,
Armstrong stepped on the moon?
I'm
If
telling-
he was the first
we
man
had
on
a
the moon,
camera built. First, I said it. We had a camera built in.
how did it get there?
Us scientists.
It was built in where?
You guys don't realize
No,
we have
built in
scientists.
on
We
the
have
moon.
so
It was
many.
built when God put the
so
moon up,
many
he
things.
built in a camera.
Say you guys, you could team up and break
We're
my
not teaming
balls.
up, we're just trying
yes,
to-
you are.
Oh, bullshit.
You're teaming up on me. But you know something,
Cry
and
me a
everybody,
river.
you people out there,
Cry me a
know
river.
I'm right. I'm with two stunads.
Yeah, the man who still believes Lee Harvey also.
Oh, here we go with the no.
Well-
Right. First of all, that's totally wrong. I was one of the first skeptics of the
Well, then how could you
Warren
be-
Commission. But Joey, let me just say this: you guys could break my Aggies all you want. Nobody will ever change my mind. And if there's anybody out there that could substantiate what I said, you like that word, Joey? That's a
Substantiate, very, very good.
That's
He
a
even-
fourth grade.
Google
word.
another one.
But he even said it right. I'm scared.
But I'm
Yeah,
still not.
yeah.
You're still not answering the question.
Joey, first of all, listen. I'm not a freaking scientist.
Well,
okay?
then how do you know
But,
we landed on the moon? If you're not,
we landed on the moon.
freaking, all of a sudden,
You actually think that we went that far just to go? Oh, let's play a prank
Billy, Johnny.
on all of America, all the
Johnny,
world.
I'm asking
Come
a
on.
simple question,
Come on.
and you can't answer it. You can't answer it. A simple question.
What?
How did who was videoing Neil Armstrong stepping?
There was a camera that was built in.
Where?
On the module.
It was across the street. It was across the. It was.
Across the street.
It was. It was. It was so. Billy.
Oh,
it was a-
across the
it
street.
was a-
Way down upon the Swanee River.
Johnny,
Blue
where,
moon.
so in other words, okay, let me get this straight. Before
Joey,
we,
listen to me,
No,
Joe.
no,
I am
no.
not a scientist, okay?
Where's the modular?
All I'm telling you is this, and I'm going to tell you
the
both.
modular was
You will
where?
never, ever convince
All right, I'm not
me.
trying to
we
convince you.
did. We went to the
We
moon.
went to the
We
moon.
landed on the moon. We did, and it's totally accurate.
And Lee Harvey Oswald killed
there
Kennedy.
we go again with the Lee
Well,
Harvey
I mean, it's the
Oswald
same exact
shit.
thing. It's so ridiculous. And I suppose that little nitwit on the roof when he was shooting Trump. I mean, a guy tried to kill him, and you're not going after. You honestly believe that kid was didn't get hired from someone? I mean, there's so many things you did. You're
Well,
all
there's
wet.
so many. First of all, there's so many.
You don't even have to take a shower. You're all so wet.
Yeah, take a shower and don't block your ears. And I hope you get vertigo again, Joey.
That's awful.
Dizzy.
Yeah.
I'm so dizzy. My head is
I
spinning.
just want you to answer one question, and you still can't do it.
Joey, I'm sorry.
The modular. How did
I
they get
told
there?
you there was a camera built into the module.
Where? If
I don't know where
if
it
the
was.
if the modular's over here,
They were taking pictures of the lunar module landed from far away.
yes. Who was
That's
taking?
what he's talking
Who was
about.
taking a picture of it
Oh,
landing?
you both ears.
No, Johnny, I'm not being a ball buster. Who?
Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Did you ever see? All right. Did you ever see it landing when it was landing on the moon? That's been around forever. There's a video of the modular landing on the moon. Who was taking the video of that?
I don't know. Maybe one of our satellites. I don't know.
What?
Oh my goodness.
No, you're
I
not,
don't know. I'm telling you.
You're not
Don't
a-
say
you-
my goodness.
you're not a well
I
man.
don't know.
You're not well. You're not
Yeah,
well.
why? Because I believe that we landed on the moon, and
Well,
you
believe
don't.
in the Easter Bunny too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe I do. You're just agreeing with Billy for crying.
Not at all.
Now, Billy's a very intelligent guy. I don't know, and that's why you go right to his shirt tails. Whatever you say, Billy, I'm gonna believe.
That sounds good. No, Johnny. I mean, I think out of all your arguments, that's the most preposterous.
Yeah, all
the,
right.
the moonlit.
Well, guess you know what I'm
You
gonna
make
do?
more
All right,
sense thinking
tell you what
Charlie
I'm gonna
Kirk
do.
was-
Now, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna for the next week. I'm gonna research as much as I can on everything about that landing. And when I come in here next week, hopefully I have answers for you. And Billy, I know you, Billy, because you're a stubborn guy. No matter what I say, no matter what I research, no matter what proof I have.
You're saying I can't convince you that it didn't happen.
No, I know it happened.
Why would
no,
you
first
think
of all,
you could convince
no,
me that it did?
Joey,
that's Joey.
Oh, sorry.
and we're supposed to believe him when the moon landed. You can't even get the names right. Neil Young,
No,
Neil
but you
Armstrong.
go ahead, research everything you want.
And you're still not going to
It
believe
just
it.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, what do you mean it doesn't make sense?
Makes no sense.
We landed on the moon.
Says who?
Says me.
See,
Okay, yeah, that's-
to me, the issue
Johnny
is
the Great.
the media over all these years has always wanted to tell you that we did do it. We definitely did it, because if we didn't do it, then our government's a liar. Well, we've already proven the fact that our government's nothing but liars. So I don't understand what the issue is. They wanted us to believe it. The media is their outlet to make us believe it. They pulled it off. They filmed it in a sound stage, as far as I'm concerned.
Where was the sound? What sound
stage?
stage? Where was the sound
In
stage?
Hollywood.
No, I first of all, don't gang up on me, you. I'm talking to Joey.
Where it could be.
Billy, where was the sound stage?
Could have been at NASA.
And who directed this?
A very
Very big. Oh yeah, very big.
director.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact.
Dino De Laurentiis.
I'll get you will research you and I'll research that. How's
Good
that?
idea.
All right.
Good idea.
But either
for
way,
all you
it
people
never
out there,
happened.
this is going to be a big. This is going to be a big issue
When the
right
lights-
here.
That kid
Oh,
shot
here we
Charlie
go
Kirk.
again.
The Kirk. You told you this before. There's designed audiences for Fox people and for CNN people. I believe neither.
What do you believe?
I believe in what I see and my common sense.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Well, your common sense is not good because we landed on the moon.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when is Santa Claus coming to your house too?
Yeah. There's a dead body on
Marco!
First Street. There's a dead body on First Street wrapped up in newspapers. I know you can't believe everything you read in the newspapers, but the fact remains he's dead.
No.
What was that from?
It is. It's all an opinion, and here at Dunkin' Donuts, we're at it again. And
Yeah.
I find it
Can't
hard to
believe the
believe you
media.
can still believe these things, but again, you have that option. This is America.
Now, can I just ask you one other thing before we wrap this session up? Do you think, excuse me, right now we have the technology to go to the moon and land and do all that?
I don't think,
Right now.
I don't think we can. I don't think we have the material to get through the barrier. There's a barrier that's.
The Barrier Reef?
No, it's not the barrier reef. There's a barrier. There's the firmament, and there's a barrier that they even talked about it in the thing that you said you saw. that you told me to watch.
The
They
mi-
talked about that. Nobody's been able to pass through it. It just explode. You bought whatever you go in would blow up.
The $1 million question is, why haven't we been there again since 1969?
Okay. Well, these are things that I'm going to research, and
While you're at it, research the Columbia disaster and the astronauts that were supposedly dead in the Columbia disaster. Now I don't know.
Was that the one that went on fire?
That's the one that blew up with the school teacher.
That was the
All
Challenger.
That was the
challenge-
Challenger.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
1986,
The Challenger.
February.
Yeah,
Thank you for the correcting.
Well, you know why that happened.
No,
That had nothing to do with the barrier.
no. I'm just saying research that accident. And
Well, we know first of all we know why that happened. The cold shrunk. There was a piece of the, I don't know what
Again, all conspiracy theorists. What I'm telling you is that there are reports that the people that supposedly died in that thing are supposedly still alive and even using their own names.
Wait a minute. Oh, they were
Yeah,
all alive. Oh,
They're
Christy.
supposed to- all of those people are supposed to be alive.
What's her name?
That's
Christy
I-
what?
Not Brinkley. Don't stop.
No, but
McAuliffe.
seriously.
McAuliffe.
Christy McAuliffe.
Christy
McAuliffe.
McAuliffe. Thank you.
Christy McAuliffe. But that's what the conspiracy theorists are saying, that they're alive.
Oh my God!
Now-
Where do you
now
get?
this-
Oh my God!
this
in
last
heaven.
month-
I've never heard that,
This
Billy.
last-
thing,
I'm
the
telling
thing
you.
blew up in front of everybody's eyes. They showed the parents
okay.
crying and
Now, tell me
and everybody.
about this thing. Tell
But
me about
now
this
they're
thing.
alive. Oh my
That-
God! What am I dealing with?
But Johnny,
What
now
am
I'm
I
not
dealing with?
advocating that. I'm telling you what the conspiracy
I have never heard
theorists
that,
are
Billy.
telling you.
Oh, those. Well, that conspiracy is a.
So, anyways, also, well, the other reason I even brought it up is there's also this new moon mission that just supposedly went. There's 3 cables with 3 like escape hatches on it, and you could see right before the liftoff of this last moon mission, these 3 things left these escape hatches left the rocket that was going up in this moon mission, and they're saying that those people went to the moon, and other people are saying they got out and were on that thing. There's so much. I mean, I can point it out to you. If you look at it and research, you'll see what I'm talking about. Doesn't mean it's true.
I've never
I'm
heard
just
that
telling you
theory.
that it's happening.
I've never heard that they're still alive in the Challenger.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember a song that was out in the '60s called "The Martian Hop"?
No.
We have just discovered.
Oh,
an
we gave
important
I should have
notion
said
says
yes.
The Martians plan to throw a plant up on the human race. Ba-boom, mama, ba-boom, mama, ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-boom.
Okay.
See now,
The Martian hop.
Okay.
Johnny's having one of his fits.
Yeah.
We need medics.
He's got the singing bug in him tonight.
That's
Well, he's
right.
taking lessons. You still taking lessons?
No, I
He's quit.
I could tell.
Well, I took one, and Linda Chase, she's wonderful, but I don't think anything's going to be able to
Fix
improve
that
my,
voice.
my
Was you
voice.
trying to get some work with it?
No,
Oh.
well, I just want to be able to carry a couple of tunes.
Just a couple.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a few tunes.
Just carry a few.
But no.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
I wonder if I sound good singing on the moon.
You might. Far, far away.
Well, we'll never know because nobody's ever been there.
Joey,
What's on the menu?
Joey said a good one. Joey said a good
John,
one.
the testosterone's really kicking in tonight. I got to tell you.
Yeah.
What do we got on the menu for the next few weeks, Billy? Because
Next week, Pastor Matt Nanworthy is going to be back for all of you people who have questions,
And,
and we'll talk about all kinds.
Will
of
he
stuff.
be able to answer the question about going to the moon? Is he?
I think he might. You could throw it
Yeah,
at him if you'd
good
like.
idea. Yeah, I will.
You should do that.
Yeah, good.
You should see
I
this
will.
reason.
who's after that, Billy?
After that, on June 1st, we're supposed to have the Boston Dad.
Is he
Yeah.
is he committed or?
He hasn't actually confirmed yet. I'm still
I think
waiting
you
for
should be committed.
confirmation.
I knew something was coming. Wow, John, you've been all over me tonight. It's disgusting. I've been trying to be a gentleman
Oh,
tonight.
gentlemen! Oh, Jesus! Yeah.
I hope your grandson is watching this abuse. I've been.
Nah,
you've been-
he had a little
then
game
after
tonight.
him, we have on the 15th, we have none other than the Mad Fisherman.
Charlie Moore.
Charlie Moore.
Yes,
Here,
yes.
right in this
Looking
studio.
forward to that.
And then on the 25th, I believe we have entrepreneur and restaurateur
Is that
Nick Verano.
I thought that was the 29th. Is that-
29th? Oh, yep, 29th.
Okay.
29th, that's, yep.
Yeah, so we got some stuff, but I'm glad. It's nice to do just the three of us once in a while because, I mean, we like to get,
Yeah.
get a little...
Make idiots of ourselves.
make it... I didn't want to say it, but
They're the idiots,
Yeah.
folks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, these two here.
Johnny was coming out like Matt Dillon tonight.
I think I need some propofol.
Oh, speaking of Propofol, before we end, have you guys seen the Michael Jackson movie yet,
No,
Michael?
I want to see
I
it.
heard it was a
I
bust.
do too. What?
I heard it was a bomb.
It's gonna make $1 billion.
I didn't say it's not going to make money. I just
No.
said I heard it wasn't
No,
that
it's
great.
not a bomb. First of all, it's not a bomb. But a lot the critics, they're saying why didn't they mention any of those accusations
Yeah.
about those lawsuits that were against him that he was proving innocent.
Oh, that's another thing, Johnny. You think that Michael Jackson was innocent to all charges?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Unquestionably.
Okay, so we landed on the moon, and a guy that slept with little boys was innocent. Okay. What do you say, Billy? Should we take it home on that note?
I don't know, but if Johnny keeps migrating, he's pretty soon he's going to be off the screen anyway.
That's called sundowning. Remember the night we had Belkis here, and I said that, and she didn't know what it meant. She goes, "No, it's not sundowning. I just want to come alive." She didn't know what it meant, the poor kid. But anyways, that was a funny episode actually when you were doing the shimmy. Remember when she said, "Johnny, do the shimmy," and you were doing the shimmy?
I forget.
Oh,
Joey, I don't know what to have for breakfast today. Come on.
This is true.
Well, that's called
Anyways,
sundowning.
So let me ask you this, Johnny. Where are you going to be this weekend?
Oh, I'm going to be all over.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to see, actually, Friday night, I'm going to see Colin Quinn at the Wang Center. And Saturday night, I'm out on the South Shore somewhere. Colin Quinn is a friend, and he was on Saturday Night Live for quite a few years. Had one of the best stand-up comedy specials on HBO. It was phenomenal. Great comedian. And another thing is my buddy Steve Sweeney and Jimmy Tingle, who both of them who stopped by Giggles this past weekend to practice their sets, and they're going to be opening up for him. And I love to support fellow comedians. Joey, where are you going to be this weekend?
Thursday night, I'm at Dreo in New Hampshire. Friday, I'm definitely off. Now, I don't know. I do have something Saturday, but I forgot what it was.
Billy?
I am actually doing a private. I'm doing a wedding this weekend.
Nice.
Are you really?
Up in New Hampshire, yes. So.
Is
Now,
it-
Hopefully my hair won't look like this.
before
I
we
look like Larry Fine tonight.
Before we close down, I want to my Moose
Close
just
down.
texted me and said, "Peasy is right." Now you know he's out of his mind.
Why? I love you, Richard.
First person to call him Richard.
Richard, I love
Since
you.
my mother.
I know.
Carolyn said, Johnny's the best.
Who said that?
Carolyn.
Moose's wife.
Moose's wife.
Ah.
And says Michael Jackson was framed.
There you go.
Carolyn. Come on, we. Oh God.
Yeah,
Them-
I love you. I love you too. As a matter of fact, by the way, Moose, Richard, I don't know what you'd rather be called, but I want to tell you something. It's funny. Today, somebody was mentioning. Oh, I know. I got a call from this guy, Paul Amoroso. He wants me to do this fundraiser for cancer in November. But he was talking about what a great athlete and pitcher, phenomenal pitcher you were. And we all know what a great hitter. I'll never forget umpiring a game that you were pitching, and you actually threatened me. You said you call one ball on me, and you're dead out. I said, okay, strike.
I gotta tell a quick story. When I was pitching in Revere, I hit Moose 3 times in one inning. He finally charged the mound with the bat. It was hysterical.
Would he have hit you with the bat?
No, but I was hitting everybody. I hit a kid so hard his glasses went up in the air. I thought I killed him because I could throw hard, but I had no accuracy,
control, no
nothing.
control.
And I remember Moose yelling out one day, "Stick to singing!" But imagine saying you were right. Carolyn saying you're right.
There you
About
go.
what? The moon landing? I think they're on the
See?
moon tonight.
Oh.
Take it home, Billy. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Wow, you guys are brutal
Thanks
tonight.
for watching, anybody.
Thank you,
all
guys.
three of you.
Wow, you guys are brutal when you talk about our viewers.
Oh,
we got
shut
more viewers than two
We
and
like to-
one. The one person
You
who's
know what it's
watching. and
you
then-
know what
come
it's
on.
nice. It's nice to when
Give
you
me
can
a
laugh at yourself,
break.
Johnny. Right? Billy, it's nice when you can laugh at yourself. We don't take each other
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah, whatever.
Three clowns at Dunkin' Donuts. Good night, everybody.
Well, we love you guys. We are here every Monday night at Straight Up Talk Boston, 7 o'clock. If you like our content, please subscribe on YouTube. We love you. We'll see you next week.